Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Wednesday. Welcome to Hump Day. I don't know where that just came from. This is usually submitted challenge day. This one comes to us by way of Wade. This is a hydrology challenge, and there is a learning to be had between each round. Let's go. It's broken. It's not broken. It's Google. All right, so we move. I'm assuming this must be a damn view then. It's not a damn view. Surprise. Interesting. What are we looking at here? Because there is no hydrology I can see. Unless this is like one of the driest places on Earth, and it's not just there's going to be water, but we're going to learn all about where water is and is not. We're going to find out. He seems to get the loading glitch a lot. Because I always thought that the whole point of his maps were to avoid photospheres. So maybe he just segregates the photospheres into their own little place. Can we move, maybe? Thank you. It appears that we're in the United States based on the road markings, but that's not a lot to go on. Sun is in the south. JP thinks he knows what this place is. I think it might be Death Valley. But it's a lot more green than I would be expecting. It could be during the rainy season, right, to be fair. But it just seems like it's too much green. Figure it out. Are those cheerless, or is that power line? Power line, I think. There's sort of a crossroads here. San Francisquito Canyon Road. Francisquito. Stater Lane, private. Lordy. Well, we're probably in California. Whoa, what is that? Those are pipes of some sort. Is there a giant thing of water on the other side of this mountain? Is this some sort of reservoir? Where are the dogs? That's what I was thinking. It does look a little too alive for Death Valley. It's the power plant number 2. The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, San Francisquito Hydroelectric Generation Station. There has to be water here. But two things to note. One, that's the normal view, so that means we have a full world map at our disposal here. But two, we're in Los Angeles. So San Francisquito with water. Unless it's not Los Angeles, and the LA is a huge, huge screw job, which is possible. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Other parks are available. Is there a time limit? No. Good man. San Francisquito. Look, I mean, if we're in LA, we're going to get better clues than that. So, here we go. I think there's water up there, though. To our left, a.k.a. the south. Or on the north shore of something. I know my history. Do I? We're in Ecuador. Nailed it. Louisiana, even more accurate. Although, actually, I guess technically it is more accurate than Ecuador. Kind of related, there's a really cool hydro station in Czechia, dug into the top of the mountain. I hope to God that's in this challenge, because you just gave me a huge hint if it is. We'll find out. I'm not clicking on the link yet, though. Don't worry. I think this road was a mistake. I think I should have turned. I'm assuming that must be a private message. Check. I know my history. I do know a lot of history. I know quite a bit of American history as well, but I am obtuse when it comes to references like that. You appear to be moving farther and farther towards the sea. No parking any time, but why? I want to park right here. This is the flat. Drunk water flat. Probably not what it says. Well, it's what it says today. You're sorting through coins. I'm telling you, you're becoming Adam Point 2. You don't think there's Street View there? Street View where? Death Valley? Oh, at the Czechian thing. That's right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Here, I thought you were complimenting me. My mistake. Should have known better. We maybe click. This is clearly where the dam failed and drowned all of the Los Angelians. And for crying out, the LA water field can't go that far. Can it? I guess it could. Sorry, I got some stiff neck going on. Now I have to think up a compliment for me? No, I'm not fishing for compliments, please. I'm an ugly fat man. I know what I am. I finished cataloging your stamps. You're from the 1800s. That's actually really cool. No creepy clowns. Interesting, I say what? I mean, you could theoretically pull out a photo of me 50 pounds heavier from last year and me this year. I mean, it's a huge difference. I know I'm not fat anymore, but I always have that mentality that I am a fat man, you know? Time. Long time. That was even before the scare of the diabetes that I was like, oh, I should probably start losing weight. And then I really started trying to lose weight with the whole diabetes thing. Yes, it did. I'm very confused. Yes, that is Chance. Chance, are you sure you don't want to come on the camera? They would love to see you. Why do you gotta tease him like that? Was that even the corner you can see? A 100 oblong Japanese coin. Sounds cool. Don't know what it is. Sounds cool though. There are all these damn lakes, and not one of them is San Francisco. Why are you so noisy? I'm in San Diego. That's got to be way too far south to be part of the LA water basin. I'm getting very frustrated by this location already, just FYI. I think I'm going to have to view this as like a not a perfect score thing, which means I'm just going to pick somewhere in LA and be done with it. If a better clue does not present itself here quickly. We've been at this guess for 7 minutes now. That's far too long. Man Temputsuho. That looks cool. What was the approximate value of a mon in like any of the modern currencies? Dude, riding my bike, I wish I was riding so much more. Like, if I could ride my bike to work, I would. Well, I can. It's only 20 miles. But, like, there's no good, safe path to do it. I don't know, you're like, it's only 20 miles. I wouldn't mind commuting 90 minutes on a bike every day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm your roll there. That, my friend, is a national park sign. Let's go back here. Let's get the only clue we're ever going to get. Where are you, clue? The Angeles National Forest. We have exited it to the south. That's this. All right, San Francisco. Where the heck are you? You're in here somewhere. Let me look at all these exits here from the forest. Every one of them is pretty close to something else. There's the water, though. That's the San Gabriel Reservoir. None of that says anything about San Francisco. That's the Morris Reservoir. All right, look, they're all real close to something else. Okay, I have renewed hope and vigor. Let's go. But some of these other locations will probably be cut short now because of this. Just FYI. Summer Hill. Okay. What? You give them a tease again? Oh, the camera's frozen anyway, so they can't even see it when you're on. Okay, whatever. Do you need dinner? I bet he needs dinner. So after this, we're going to do a laundry break and then get him dinner. He probably needs food. This frog is still awake. You could bug her for food. You know this, right? Like, she is capable of feeding you as well. I don't know. We're somewhere in San Francisco. San Francisco, rather. I don't even care. We're in the Angeles Forest. Just click a spot for crying out loud. Oh my god, not even! That's Los Padres! Ugh, whatever. It's so dumb. Alright, hit me. $100 is 8,000th of a yen. Ow. Small. Looking for a reservoir that doesn't exist anymore. Well, that's a good reason. Well, I'd imagine that's part of what Wade's going to... Yes, although it may not look it now, this location was once the site of the St. Francis Dam and the nearly 38,000 acre... I'm sorry, 38,000 acre foot reservoir behind it, which is about 47 million cubic meters. It was 205 feet high and 700 feet, I'm assuming long, constructed between 1922 and 26 to satisfy the water needs of the nearby city of LA. However, the canyon's rock was unstable type on one side, and the design proved unequal to the task of containing the water. After filling in March 1926, the dam continued to occasionally spout. It's believed that one side gave way, then the other, leaving only a pillar of concrete standing in the center. As the reservoir violently drained, a wave 120 feet tall rushed down the canyon, taking out homes, ranches, power plants, and anything else in its path. Joining the Santa Clara River, it spread out through the valley and washed out many farms and ranches, and continued on out to sea. Due to the hour and the lack of an organized early warning system, many perished in their sleep. At least they were sleeping, I guess? But it went out to sea, it joined the river, which is here. So it, like, basically just wiped out this whole thing right here, because this is the valley. So it just was, whoosh, you're gone. Wow. Shouldn't there be, like, a river around here, though? That, like, would have been dammed? I don't know. Whatever. Dude, look, it's Czechia. No. It's a river. Okay. And a road. What of it? Appears to be in the United States still. The Bellow Dam, or the Below Dam Recreation Area. Alum Creek. I know where Alum Creek is. That is in Columbus area. Delaware County, maybe. Licking County, I'm not sure, but somewhere like that. Is that Sunbury Road up there? Vail Canyon Road. What road are we on? Let's say. Could you just can you just, like, seriously, can you just move? You sure the movement bug was fixed? Blood would be the least thing you're worried about in LA? I don't know, man. Depends on what part. I'm obviously in Bohemia, Pennsylvania. I don't get that. Oh, because of the Czechia reference? Is that why? That would be funny if that were the case. It's not. Look, let's just go over to the Alum Creek and see if we can find this thing. So this is the Alum Creek. Is this the Alum Creek? No, this is the Alum Creek. And the Hoover Reservoir that starts, and there's the creek, right? So there's the dam. There's your dam tour. Central College Road, of course. Of course. But that's very clearly labeled the Hoover Reservoir. Actually, that's Big Walnut, so Alum is farther north. Oh, no, Alum Creek is over here. Oh, dirt. Hoover and Alum. Okay. All right. Okay. There's Vail Canyon. Are we on Powell Road, then? No. We've got to be on the other side of it, right? If we were on Powell Road, we would have hit the freeway already. But then again, it ends... what? 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 This might be new. That might be new. That could be what... Circle at Bale Canyon because there isn't a circle at Bale Canyon anymore. That's Crystal Valley Drive. Yep, I'll bet that's what it is because there is no circle yet. This is too old. This camera is older than that circle. That's gotta be it. Yeah, that was it. That's it indeed. San Marino 1000 lira 1999. San Marino has bizarre designs. One looks like a guy about to be sawed in half. Jesus. The Alum Creek Dam was constructed between 1970 and 74. It is a rolled earth-filled embankment 10,000 feet in length with a maximum height of 93 feet. The reservoir covers 5 square miles and has a capacity of 108. Nobody measures things in acre feet. 166 million cubic meters. On April 24, 1975, during a periodic inspection of the completed dam, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers expressed concern about the safety of the spillway monoliths. The rock underlying the dam is Ohio Black Shale, which is a... Jesus, that's too much information. I will read this one, but I'm not going to read anyone else that's that long. Just FYI. The rock underlying the dam is Ohio Black Shale, which is largely hard, massive silt shale. It's highly fractured below the base of the weathering. Within the shale are several light gray, silty to clay shales. I'm not going to finish that one. There's stuff there. It's interesting. Trust me. Read it in the Discord chat. Or in the Twitch chat. Street View, you have failed me. It wants to load. There's a name here. This is just the error that right now. So you go. It's in the Discord. Even better. Oh, the Lyra is in the Discord. The guy getting sawed in half. That's interesting. Basically, this whole long stretch of stuff by Wade is trying to sow fear and doubt into whether or not that will actually hold. I'm hoping this thing loads, but I'm concerned it won't. Just because of this is the Google bug that's happening right now because there's an outage in the cloud. So that's unfortunate because there's nothing you could do to control this. All I can tell you for sure is I now know not to buy any housing below the Alum Creek. Below the Alum Creek Dam, that is. Oh, I guess I could try and refresh. That's not a bad idea. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, there's certain things stored in certain data centers, and I think this one's just lost. It's unfortunate. Well, hit us with... Oh, wait. We're in. We're in. It's blurry, but we're in. We'll see how much more we can get. It looks like there's a bridge over there, maybe. It's certainly a bigger river. We might be on top of a dam. I'm not sure. Sun could be in the south, maybe the west, the east. I could finish reading about shales, but I'm not going to. Basically, it was dangerous. They tried to fix it, but maybe it's not fixed. Okay, we got some Chinese writing here. Well, some Asian writing, which looks like it's Chinese, but I don't know. We're probably along the Yangtze River then. Is that a dam? Then not. That must be. And then these are the gateways. Interesting. So it looks like they almost forced the river flow to change as well. Like it used to go that way. And then they moved it to just take a sharper turn. All right, where is that dam? China's too big. We're here. We're not there, obviously. The point is not to get the right location. Was that right? Is that the Yangtze River? I was right. That is the river. That's definitely not where this photosphere actually was. Must be North Dakota. It was not North Dakota. Five centimeters in diameter. That's a giant. Feels giant. That's like half dollar size. The government established that the Three Gorges Dam. Oh, that's the Three Gorges Dam. It costs 180 billion won. You don't have to, like, I understand you're cutting and pasting, but in the future, if you could edit it and just cut out all the like, we don't need to know the different types of money. We don't need to know the different types. Like, if we're going to say everything in won, just call it won. That's fine. Nobody really knows what $100 billion would be like anyway, right? You know what I mean? Like, once you get 20, okay, so 180 billion won is $22.5 billion. It's astronomical no matter how, no matter how you view it. It's ridiculous. By the end of 2008, spending had reached more than that, almost that. 64 billion was construction, 68 billion was relocating residents, and 15 billion was on financing. I don't understand what that means. Maybe like interest. With the electricity produced, the full cost of the Three Gorges Dam was recovered by December 20th, 2013. So when did it start? 2008. So 5 years? That's a pretty good return, actually. However, the dam flooded archaeological and cultural sites, displacing some 1.3 million people, and has caused significant ecological changes, including an increased risk of landslides. Look, what does that have to do with the price of butter? Right? We made money off of this. Isn't that what matters? We're trying to teach the Chinese how to be capitalists, and it's working. Okay, so... Oh, no, I get that. No, I guess my point is, like, I'd actually prefer the metric, because, again, nobody knows what an acre foot is anyway. At least you can kind of guess what a cubic meter would be like, right? Because a meter is about a yard. It's not exactly, I understand. It's off by about 10%, but it's like a yard. So we could pretend. Because what's an acre foot? First off, does any American know what an acre is? I'm putting this out there for my Americans right now. Could you tell me with actual assurance, if you're not also some sort of geographical, geological survey member, what an acre is? I don't know. My sister owns 10 acres. I have no concept of what that is. No concept. And I'm obviously geographically minded. This is impressive. I like the walkway up there. Is that like a driveway? Is it a walkway? What's up there? Appears to be in the United States again. It also looks familiar. Like either I know this or I've been here before. Your yard's quite a lot bigger than a meter. Yes, an acre is bigger than a meter. Only farmers know what an acre. Farmers and real estate agents, right? All I know is that in a city plot, if you have a half an acre, you're on a giant plot of land. It's a half an acre on a city plot, right? And like I said, my sister owns 10 acres. I do not know what that means. I cannot process what that means. A 700-ton car can fit on that thing is maybe what it means. I have no idea what that means. What is this rail car for? That better be in the explanation. I think this is just a bad camera. I don't think this is this Google error. I think this is just a bad camera. It's the United States. It's probably Tennessee because of the bright-ass red flag. But I don't know that to be certain. Across the other side of the bridge. It also looks really flat for Tennessee, but... parts of Tennessee. We've once been inside a dam wall. It's pretty claustrophobic. Yeah, I would say. It's North Dakota because the camera's bad. You got it. Maybe this will tell me what the dam project is. Ooh, it might. How will I be able to read it? Nope! River landing something. I don't know. I'm going to say Tennessee because I know Tennessee has a red state flag. Well, there are others, but I'm calling it anywhere. We're in Camden. We're in Louisiana. I told you it was Louisiana. Louisiana apparently has a red flag, or this particular region, parish. This particular parish of Louisiana has a red flag. I don't know. It's the Soviet flag. You're the worst. It's not that obvious yet. It's a multi-political household. First off, I'm pretty sure that was an official United States government building, so it's a little too soon. A little too soon. At some point in the 15th century, that's 1400s, folks, a westward meander of the Mississippi brought it into contact with the parallel Red River, joining the two together in one system. Many man-made alterations to the area in the years since have culminated in the structure you started on. The section of the river leading southwest to the Gulf is named the Atchafalaya, and if left unchecked, it would slowly capture most of the flow that now passes by New Orleans. Many existing interests would be harmed if the Mississippi River were affected this way because people are living in stupid areas because they don't know how to read a floodplain. Pretty sure that's what it would say. You have now found the limit of the text, by the way. It ends in the middle of Mississippi. So I'm just making it up. This is the Red River, and this is the Mississippi. Okay, yeah, I see that. I see that. That's interesting. So, like, would the Mississippi not actually end up here? Would it join the Atchafalaya? Or would the red have flowed with the Mississippi, and the Atchafalaya would no longer be in existence? Very interesting. And the end of Louisiana is like a sponge, isn't it? So there's no rhyme or reason down here. All right, we'll just assume he's not going to add any more to that because it's just disappeared and we got time to go. It's the end of the world! It just ends right there. It looks like it's a giant drop-off, but the water is like right there, so it's not that bad. But it is the end of the world on Crystal. He just says correct. It's the Crystal River in New Mexico. In Texas. Yeah, this is the perfect storm of bad planning here. If I had just if I played this sooner, it would at least just have the bad camera and not also the weird Google errors. Get out! You know where this is just from these clues already? Maybe you're the robot. I don't think that boat's going anywhere. I'm not an expert. Wait, can we not move there? Some weird bugs, man. All because their data servers are acting wonky. More like the Crystal Meth River, am I right? Why is there no Walter White emote? There was some foreshadowing earlier. We're in Czechia! Your only knowledge of New Mexico comes from Breaking Bad. To be fair, I think that's accurate of many Americans. And you're not even an American. So, you have even more excuse. Is this Hill Valley? Are we saving the clock tower? Riviera Keys? Okay. I don't understand the foreshadowing part. It will probably be clear to me once we know where this is. With BTTV? What about BTTV? You want me to make a Breaking Bad emote? That doesn't really make sense for my channel, though. I just want there to be one already that we could use. I do need to make more emotes, so I really need to hire an artist. Is anyone out there an emote artist? Like that would want to? I'm willing to pay. Like I don't want a charity case. This isn't for exposure. No, this is like money. I will pay you hard money. Well, soft money because I'm not going to actually mail you cash. But I would pay money for emotes. I'm in Florida. Look, it's not that bad. Although I was reading an article that said by 2080 the atmosphere or the climate rather around Columbus would be like Memphis. Oof, not looking forward to that. Although theoretically, if I'm still alive in 2080, which I'd like to be. I'm not sure I'd be living in Columbus by that point, so it may not matter. Let's just say if there were a mission to Mars, Not the first ones, but like later, I might do it. Okay, so those are dead photospheres, or dead spheres, which is why I can't click to them. Move to the UP then? Yeah, it'll be like Maine. Virginia, I think is what they said. Be like Northern Virginia in Maine. Could you imagine, Wade, going back to your ancestral homeland in the middle of January and there only being about 3 inches of snow on the ground? Maybe. Okay, we just completely are on a different road now. Which is Austin Road with an E. The road we were on is a mystery. No chance. I don't know. We're in New Mexico, man. It's bad camera, right? I mean, what are you going to do? We were back in Los Angeles. At the Salton Sea. On Crystal Avenue. The Iberia Wash. Boy, it would have taken forever to get to any sort of clue out of that place. That's already happening? Wow. That's crazy. We're filtering off what? I don't understand what that word is. The Salton Sea covers an ancient lake bed that lies over the San Andreas Fault, 236 feet below sea level. Interesting. The area contained water in the past, which went through cycles of evaporation as the rates of inflow and rainfall fluctuated, of course. The present sea is a result of work done around 1900 on canals to divert the Colorado River. Oh. An unauthorized breach was cut into the Colorado's banks in 1904, and floods overwhelmed the canal leading to the valley. At the time, the river's entire flow was captured, and blah. With now waterfront property, new developments like the area I started in sprang up around the shore, but with little inflow to sustain it, the lake has been shrinking and becoming more saline. With no outflow either, pollution and agricultural runoff have killed many of the fish and resulted in a foul stench. Perfect. Plans for managing the lake have long been in the works and may eventually result in a smaller, more managed body of water. Oh, rad roaches. I get you. Fallout enemy. I don't play Fallout. That would be why I didn't understand. There it is. So there's some hydrology, plus a little bit of a hydrology lesson for you. Thank you for sending that in, Wade. It was enjoyable, despite the bad camera movement, which obviously you have no control over, and the longer reading. But again, that's not a problem. It's just a lot to take in. That's like one of those things that maybe like if people want to do history stuff, I'm all for that. Do a quick like sum up in the chat, like while we're doing it live, and then go into detail on the Discord server, right? Because you could be as long as you want on the Discord server, or link to whatever you want to link to. Just because I'm not good at reading that fast, I think is what does it in. But it was very interesting. A lot of cool locations. I'm happy I knew the Yangtze River, even if I didn't know where it was in China. At least I kind of knew that. Whee! So I had that going for me. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. There is more Twitch action yet to come. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to wait for tomorrow's episode. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.